So tell me about your audition tape. How many times did you audition for Drag Race?
I auditioned 4.
4 times?
Yes.
In a row?
No. I auditioned for season 1.
Oh!
Ooh, that was Baby Mercedes. It was Baby Mercedes. And then I auditioned season... Because they came to the 90s, and I was working, BB was working at the gay 90s,
yeah.
you know, and that's how the whole thing started. And I auditioned for season 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
And then 10.
10 and then 11.
Yeah.
Right. And what was the difference from Baby Mercedes season 1 tape to Mercedes season...
Baby Mercedes season 1 was my original name, where the no-flight list. Probably they were like, okay, she's a no-flight list, so we can't get her yet. So that was, oh God, I don't even remember that. You know, and the new one was way better.
What was it about that you think that made the difference?
I was more comfortable. I wasn't shy. I know I'm a really shy person, but the way the TV showed who I was, it didn't really show my personality. I'm a fun-going person. I'm loud.
Yeah.
You know, and then people meet me now, and they're like, oh my God, you are a fun person. You are loud. And I'm like, yes, girl, don't listen to the TV.
Right.
No one tell you to listen to the TV, honey. But Drag Race has changed my life, and that last audition, I literally was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I'm going to give it another shot, because I was planning to go back to Continental. And then I got the call, and I was like, let me put a hold on that Continental and take this.
So you get there, you're sequestered, you're about to make your entrance. Take me back there. What were you thinking, or what were you feeling?
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, honey. I was feeling that. I was like, you know what? Oh, God. It was the best feeling, walking. Because you see that on TV. Now you're here. It's your time to shine and walk into that workroom. I was like, oh, my God. This is it, Mercedes. You're literally here. It took me a second.
I bet.
I walked in, and... of course, I screwed it up the first time I walked in. I was like, oh my God. I went to the wrong direction, so I had to redo it.
You went the wrong direction?
No, because they tell you, well, not the wrong direction. It was just like where you have to stop.
Oh, right.
I did not, honey.
You just kept going.
Girl, I was feeling it. I did not even listen to it. I was like, you know, I'm feeling it, honey. I'm about to walk into this workroom, and on this workroom, so.
Now, how did it feel having all those cameras in your face, knowing that not only are you competing on Drag Race, which is stressful enough, you're the first Muslim queen, and now you're going to be broadcast to the entire world. What was the pressure like?
Oh my God! At first, I didn't want to talk about that I was Muslim. To the girls, I did not want to talk about it, and because I was like, you know what? I don't know how they're gonna feel. I don't want to talk about it on TV, and I had to think. I was like, you know what, Mercedes, you're making a bad decision right now. You want to be proud of yourself. Why are you scared to talk about who you are and your beliefs and where you came from? And that's when I talked about it. Like that one episode where the girls, start talking about politics and religion, and those things that I don't do, politics and religion, because it literally ruins everything. So when they talked about that, and you see me walk away that episode, that whole table, I just walked away. I was like, I gotta get ready. Because I was like, oh my God, they're gonna ask me like, oh my God, Mercedes, you know, tell us about your religion stuff. And I didn't want to get into details. I left, and I feel really horrible about it, because that was rude of walking away from conversation. Especially when you're in a group of people talking and having a conversation about something very important, and you just start to walk away and excuse yourself. And when I went back to the hotel, I was like, you know what, I need to apologize to the girls and tell them why I walked away, because now they're going to think like, this bitch is crazy. Did she not understand anything we said? So when we went back filming the next day, I pulled the girls to the side, and I was like, hey, you guys, I want to apologize first about yesterday incident, what happened when I walked away, and I explained it to them why I did it, and they felt it was so good because I was just so open about myself, and the girls were so welcoming, and they were like, bitch, we got you. We got you, Mercedes. We're here to let our voice heard, so you can't hide it. So Evie, Ali, Akiria, Silky, Vanjie, they were like, Nina, they were all the girls were so amazing and welcoming, and I was like, oh my God, bitch, I did it. Oh my God, I did it.
Yeah.
I was like, wait. Now it's going to be on TV.
Right.
Am I ready for that? Absolutely.
Now, tell me about the Opulence Challenge. Because we got to see a very serious side of you, and you really revealed so much, which is why people, I think, are sometimes surprised at how fun and wild you are, because a lot of your camera time was telling those stories.
Yeah, I was just like really not myself, actually. I was holding back myself. Do I regret it? No. Would I redo it and change it? Absolutely. But the whole Opulence Challenge, oh my God, it was crazy. I was like, literally in my head, I'm like, what is wrong with these people? I am saying the word, like, why do I have to keep doing it again?
Why did they make it so funny?
Yes, I was like, why are they laughing at me? And Michelle looked at me, she said, when she repeated it again, I can't even pronounce the word. So when she said the word again, I was looking at her like, Michelle, I am saying it, girl. Like, what's going on? Why do you want me to keep repeating it again? And she, no, honey, you're not. And I was like, oh. So it was a lot of takes that we had to do, and they're like, you know what, we're done. I literally was like, I don't know what am I doing wrong. Like, I don't know. And I didn't even know what the word meant.
Right.
I didn't know what the word meant till after it aired. And I was like, they're like, do you know what that word means? I was like, no. What does that mean? I was like, oh, got it. And then I rewatched it. And when Michelle said, like, you own everything, like Mercedes, you're opulent. I was like, oh, girl. Oh. But I was so stressed out. Like, I was in the middle of filming and trying to get that word pronounced right, and that didn't work, honey.
Yeah.
So you can't fix it.
No, you can only do what you can do, and luckily it worked out perfectly for you.
It sure did. I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it. I hope they edited that part. No, they didn't, girl.
No, they girl, they showed it 100 more times.